You're always getting tired. Oh shit, we're live. Didn't expect that to be so quick. Come on, bring it up.
Better than last night?
Yeah, it's not as red as last night.
What about this one?
Looks like an elbow. It's gone.
No. Feel it.
I can see it.
Looks like an elbow, very different.
And no one's on the light. Come on. There we go. And thanks to Jason, all I've been wanting all day is cold brew coffee.
Everyone can
The
see. Look! I don't think there's on any afternoon and they're already dirty.
he had it on the video, the movie he put out. So kind of made me want cold brew coffee. So I had to break out my cold brew machine.
Will it come off? I wonder if it's from Sebastian.
Could be.
Or is it from Mary's cat?
I don't know.
I'm looking at something on your face.
It's called the nose.
And behind your ears.
It's nice. Bugger off. What grey hairs.
What grey hairs?
What grey
Those
hairs?
ones.
Those grey hairs. Alright, what's going on everyone? Don't. Not all we're doing a live.
But you like it.
How are we all? Who's on here? G'day Brian. Oh, really?
You touched something else that wasn't meant to be touched. Look, camera. Ow.
Got my hat back.
What's that?
Or I'll throw the cat outside. Should we need to do shadow?
My dead.
Shadow. Shadow. Scheisenkopf.
Shadow. Hello, darling.
He's not going to be able to see him. Right, if I move this down a bit.
We got Daddy's head, don't we? We got Daddy's head, don't we? We got
There's
Daddy's
Shadow.
head, don't we? We got Daddy's head, don't we?
Oh shit, now I'll try and fix this back up.
We got Daddy's head, don't we?
And there's that line back again, look.
It's showing up on that too.
Yeah, I don't know what's causing
Is
it.
it a glare? I think it's a light glare. Yes, I was right. It is a light.
But it's behind the camera, so why is it?
Because it could be glare or something else.
Who knows? Anyway, I want my hat back. Don't take me fucking out. You've got your own. Don't wreck mine.
I'm not.
You are.
Not.
Anyway, so much for Unscheduled and Unscripted live. Shadow, you gotta get everything caught up. What the hell did you do? Thank you.
My hair.
Jeez. Anyway, what's been going on this last week? Since we did the last live. Not much except for work's been bloody flat out yet again. And SE Lock and Key, as you know, if you have, you should have been subscribed to them, did their movie this morning, they released. Well, morning here, 11 o'clock in the morning here. And yes, Jason got into my head about coffee, as he said. So I got in one better. We went out, because we've been so flat out lately with work, haven't had much of a chance to clean around and stuff like that. So I went and bought a Roomba to make our house more smart. As you know, we've got these security cameras put in now. Smart lights, so I can actually turn the lights on in the kitchen, the lounge room and the bedroom, off the tablet or off my phone from anywhere in the world, and look at the cameras, which have actually got one sitting, you might be able to see him hiding up there with the blue light, to keep an eye on all my stuff. The other thing, which I will be putting out in a video very soon, is I'll show you how I actually hack this camera up here. Shh. People should watching. So I'll actually show you how to hack the camera using the Author Watch. You can actually freeze the image on there, but it'll continue recording with the actual same time. So, for instance, we're going to do it in this office, play a game called Cat Burglar, which is how I tested it with Aiden. So, I attack the camera, freeze the image, but the time keeps continuing. So it's like the room's empty. Go in, we'll grab something out, take it out, then hit the button again on the watch to reactivate the camera, and it will come back on, and the thing will just disappear. So you can't actually tell that anyone's in there doing anything. So it is a weakness in security cameras, but only if they are Wi-Fi ones like the ones I've got. If you know what the actual MAC address for the cameras are, you know which Wi-Fi they're connected to, and you know that they've actually got them. So you've got to know a lot of things in order to be able to hack them using the watch. And what's new for you this week?
Well, we were able to get approval for pets, which is awesome. So I have my dog here with me, and I have a
Shadows that you saw before.
which I've had him like forever, since he was a pup. So it's nice to have him back in my home again. And I also have a new addition to the family. It's a cat, which James isn't really happy about. And his name's Sebastian, and he's so cute. And he's been hiding. He's been hiding for most of the afternoon. I think he needs to chill out, really. But he's getting used to people and the fact that he's living here with us now, so...
And how are you going, Brian, if you're still here? Commenting, hide down from place.
I'm off in space.
You're still not used to having people know you?
No, not really.
What's the Southampton Locking Club? No. Great guy, Southampton, if you haven't gone and checked him out already. Anyway, as I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen I put up, I actually got Jason back for getting the coffee stuck in my head this morning. I bought the Roomba and actually got some stickers that SE Lock and Key and Jason and Kim sent me. So I took the actual one of Jason, the photo of him, it's kind of like cartoon sketched out. I've stuck it on the front of the Roomba, which is kind of creeping you out a little bit. Having a face that just has this like proving look kind of thing on it at the front, and beware of the locksmith at the back of it, so it's actually gone around. And we named it Frank after Jason, because his alter ego being Frank.
I don't need to sneeze. Don't need to sneeze.
Your
By the way,
sounds
I
like a
bought
silencer.
it.
What? Yeah, no, you told me. Show them what you ended up buying.
They're fossils, and it comes with a dragon wind stand, so that's... I don't know if you can see it clearly enough, but it's like a whole bunch of shell fossils and put in together. And it comes with a wind stand and everything, so... Which is good.
Perfect place for the sticker. Exactly.
Ow!
It's actually kind of really funny to see it, and even the kids have got used to calling it Frank, because we all know Jason's alter ego, Frank, takes out the trash. It's not afraid of anything, so that's why I named the Roomba Frank, because it just barrages into everything. And the kids got so used to it now as well, it's funny. The other things that we've been working on this week, I've actually just been waiting on some stuff to come in so I can get some new videos going. And unfortunately, which I kind of cried, not really, but I did yell.
You screamed out, fuck!
I screamed out fuck as loud as I bloody could. We lost another pick last night, unfortunately. One of my sparrows, and it was the Euro hook that snapped last night when I was picking the lock. I hope you're all doing great. Can't stay for long. Got a flea market, check out. All good, mate. Stay as long as you can. There's always,
You're gonna have to
repeat.
organise the giveaway.
Yes. I'm going to organise the first part of the competition for the giveaway this week, and put it out there so that everyone can do it.
He's not leaving.
No,
I
it's
brushed
because
it
he's my
out
mate.
well, don't you think? I brushed it out pretty good.
So, yes, I will do that this week. SE Lock and Key. Hey, Jason. Yes, I'll just tell everyone that I named the Roomba after you with Frank. The alter ego was also my old man's name. But Frank gets the job done. And thanks for iced coffee, the cold brew. Yes, it's all I've been wanting all day, so I can uphead them. Yeah, Frank Roomba. That's for getting the iced coffee stuck in my head all morning. Literally, it's all been wanting all day, isn't it?
Yeah, we went like from cheapest chips to Big W and...
Trying to get Roomba.
And then you looked at the Roomba, and then you're looking at a coffee machine, and then you're looking at the Roomba, and then you're looking at the coffee machine, and
I
then
was
you're
gonna
like,
get both.
why not get both? And I'm like, how about you stop getting stuff, because otherwise I'm going to run out of ideas of what to get you for Christmas and birthdays and Father's Days and etc. etc. Like, I'm going to run out.
Hot picking equipment. Done. But anyway.
I don't want to be that person who doesn't know.
You have a new post
other
to Sam
interests
Shine Box
you
for.
have.
I'll look at that later.
I don't want to be that person who doesn't know that you appreciate other interests as well. Like,
I don't.
You do.
Oh yeah. The other thing that came in this week, which actually arrived a lot bloody earlier than I was expecting, was yes, I'm careful. My Mongolian horsebow actually arrived. That I do archery. Yeah, for a bit of fun, and my Mongolian horsebow actually arrived. So I got snakeskin style pattern on it. Actually, a little bit different to use. I'm not used to shooting. I did buy the thumb ring as well, but I'm not a big fan of actually drawing things in my pocket from when I was shooting it earlier. Yep. So I got the thumb one as well, the thumb drawer. But I don't know. I don't really like the thumb drawer. It's a bit weird. Drawing back 30 pounds with your thumb kind of puts a bit of pressure on your joint. If you're not used to it, and I shot it a few times today and it just didn't fly like the way I like it, so could be the arrows as well, but yeah, can't wait to actually have some fun with this and try curving arrows, because the good thing about the Mongolian horsebows is you don't have a rest, so this will be for trick shooting and having a bit of fun, not shooting you in the foot like you did with me, but it won't be for hunting or anything like my compound, which that's all set up inside of for hunting. But that come in, so that'll be a new video coming up. What else came in that I've ordered for? A lock cam, kind of like the lock cam that Bosniak Bill has. I purchased a endoscope that actually I was hoping would plug into my phone and work, because it's meant to work through Android. For some reason, it won't work off my phone, but it will off the tablet, which isn't that big of a deal. But it's a nice little, camera, so you can look in under doors, see what's going on the other side, and actually blocks in or plugs into the. I used to shoot compound when I was a young lad. Still hanging in the shop. I got my son's compound bow. You've got your recurve that I gave you. Now I've got my horse bow, and I'm going to go out to the farm and pick up the other one from the ex-wife's place for Roxanne to use. And go and buy some arrows before we lose them. But anyway, so yeah, I've got the endoscope that arrived. And a bloody awesome guy, there's a subscriber. You can shut the door if you want.
I'm on a difficult chair, you're not. I get away with bloody murder, don't I?
Can't get out now, Charles and coughed.
Can't I?
Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, bloody awesome subscriber actually sent in a little gift which I come in handy the other night. It's not the actual glow UV pack light. Those of you that actually seen these before, I always wear one. Little donut one, which if I stick under the light for a few seconds, or on the light I should say, should even be able to see it glow, in daylight. That's how bright I actually got one on the keys as well. Yeah, the tube light. But a bloody awesome subscriber actually sent me in one of the covert companions, which I put together. So they actually arrived the other day. He sent one to me, which is friggin' awesome. I did end up purchasing a couple of bits from one. I ended up purchasing the jiggler keys and the combs for another set of keys that I've got. But I will do a review of this. I'm going to put it through the test. The actual automotive jiggler came in handy the other day when I needed to use it. And the only other thing I've added to this, which I use for decoding these, because it works a lot easier than the actual decoder that lock picking Lloyd did, but I use a broken key extractor, the very, very thin ones, to actually go through and hook through the back, pull up on the actual locking bars at the back, and then just turn it. Bloody undoes or decodes them very, very easily. This is all seen if you haven't checked out the video already. But
she's got more crystals in.
I'm not allowed to buy more stuff, neither are you.
I'm not. I'm just looking and appreciating.
And purchasing.
No.
But anyway, if you haven't already, checked out Lockpicking Lawyers video when you use these, do it. I will do a review of this. I'm going to put it through its paces. Now my sister's Snapchatting me. So, awesome gift. The guy ended up having 2. He ended up buying 1 and it got lost in the mail. They ended up sending him another one, and then he got given the one that he originally ordered actually arrived. Yeah. No luck with that one though, because of the super high cut.
What do you mean?
Pin 2 is the highest possible cut.
What does that mean?
Pin 2 is the highest possible cut.
So I can't do it with that?
No, unless you overset pin 1. The pick that broke was the one that you used last time to pick the kryptonite.
So which one do I use?
Whichever one you want. Put that one back where it was. It's not in the right order. No, that one goes there. Yes, thank you. I have an order. No, it's not facing the right way. Don't get OCD.
Do you mean this way?
No.
Do you mean that way? Do you mean that
This
way?
video says that USB and the scope not working with Android smartphones is a very common problem. You need a special app from the Google Play Store. Yeah, I actually have downloaded a few of the apps, but for some reason my phone doesn't pick up. Could be because mine's an Oppo.
That one? Would that work?
Don't break that. That's a prototype pick that Penny sent me when they first brought out the Valerian set.
Better not use that one. No,
Yep.
probably break
So anyway, as I was saying, that's the only thing I've added onto that. Was a broken key extractor, which was one of the. You can use that one. Just don't break any picks. Although I have to admit, and I've said it before, those Sparrows picks I've had for over 2 years now. I've used them virtually every single time I've picked a lock. I've gone for Sparrows. 2 years worth of bloody abuse is a long freaking time. But anyway, so yes, end up getting the scope in for looking through locks and stuff like that. I actually got in my letter from one of the RNs at work who happens to be the boss as well for my security license. So I've got one RN, the other one's getting done this weekend. So I have my
Like
2
that?
letters. Yeah, that'll work.
Am I doing it right, or are you just saying that will
No,
work?
that'll work. You got a lamb. I owe you a freaking dinner because you already picked the kryptonite within like 30 seconds. Which I still haven't taken before yet.
I know.
So let me quickly catch up on comments here. Unfortunately, I don't have any locks I've lost this week. I haven't broken any Sparrows picks, just 3 Petersons. 2 years worth of bloody abuse on those picks, virtually every single day.
I don't like this one. It's too long and it's too skinny, and I don't know how to snap it.
Yeah,
Ew.
lasted a bloody long time.
That feels better.
Wanted to buy a nice crossbow. Yeah, I was actually talking to I just had a freaking mental blank. Shit me sideways.
Shit you sideways? Sure, why
Fine,
not?
fuck me
Just
sideways.
just lay on your side.
Lockpicking patrolman. That's it. Freaking mental blank. They're actually talking to along with the crossbows. They're prohibited weapons here. Slingshots. Where I live, as I was talking to the lockpicking patrolman about applying for my security license and everything.
If I maybe
G'day,
do
Alpha.
this a second time, will I get something else as well?
I don't know what. Buy you a crystal.
I don't know.
So anyway, where I live, well, we live in Victoria. We have the strictest friggin' rules and regulations and everything out of everywhere in Australia. As I was saying, like controlling the amount of work I've got to try and do to get my security license is unbelievable. More than any other place.
Do you have another picking set? Like, you know those ones I was using that was colourful plastic?
The ones that are based off of Rat Yolk's designs.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's shit what happened to him. It's really sad.
So yeah, we have the strictest rules, and as I was saying to like picking patrolling, if we go into the shops here and purchase plastic picnic cutlery, knives and forks and spoons, plastic knives and forks, you go buy a set, we have to show ID to prove that we're over 18 years of age to buy plastic cutlery.
What?
Yeah, it's plastic knives.
Really?
Yep.
I've never had that problem. Or is it just you? Maybe it's because you look dodgy.
No, you go to the self-serve checkouts in Kmart. After purchasing plastic stuff, they will ask you for ID. They've done it to me with even a multi-tool, anything like that. You have to show ID to actually purchase it. That's how bloody strict we are here.
I am doing it wrong.
It's bullshit. And the amount of bloody hurdles I've got to jump through just to try and get my security installer's license is freaking ridiculous. What? You thought you got it broke? You thought you broke it?
Maybe.
That's from Don's. You better not break it. He'll get upset.
You couldn't pick it.
Jeez, and I thought UK knife laws were crazy. Yep. I actually could get in a lot of shit just for carrying the Crambit trainer, which I actually carry on me quite a lot to practice with and stuff like that.
This one.
But I can carry that and get in shit. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Even though, you know, you can't hurt anyone with it. Or you probably could if you threw it at them.
Everybody knows because I'm trying to hold back a sneeze.
Well, don't. Just don't freaking sneeze my direction. It's that high pitched you'll blow me speakers. The microphone will be
No, I'm not.
good too. But anyway, so what else have I've been told off I'm not allowed to buy any more stuff. So I did tonight anyway. I'm actually, you already know about it. You told me to do it. A stamp. So whenever, you know, I do the bump keys or I cut bump keys or
It's alright, I've already
cutting,
paid for an appointment anyway.
cutting keys and stuff like that, I normally take the 4 letters DALP in the metal stamps and I stamp DALP onto keys. I actually found one on eBay. So there's a guy over in Russia. So if you're from Russia, Pliget, which is the only thing I know in Russian, which is hello. And he's actually done he's going to make up a metal stamp. So it's for soft metals such as keys. I can even stamp the back of locks or anything like that with my actual picture logo and the letters DALP underneath in the same writing that's actually on my logo. So he's going to have the outline of the skull thing and DALP underneath. So when I cut a key, that's a flag.
Can I use it though?
If it works, it works.
Can I use this? Was that
Yes.
the common one I was using last time?
No, you're using the other one. So I can actually just hit it, boom, on a key and I actually have my picture and DALP underneath it. Use that one. So, yeah, that's hopefully be some bloody fun. Got to run, y'all. Time to head to work. Thanks for joining. All good, Jason. I try and catch up and try and get on to as much videos whenever I can, just with work and everything else. It's been freaking crazy lately. Say hi to Kim and everyone there for us. So, hopefully I might be able to try and catch you live. Normally it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning here when your live goes on. So, and have a coffee for me. Ow, something's stabbing into me. What else has arrived this week? Oh, yes. My RFID tags, some of them arrived. I'm still waiting for my cloner to come in. And once it all arrives, I'm kind of hoping I can play a bit of a trick at work. I found rings. So rings you can wear that actually have RFID chips in them. So I was kind of hoping I could copy someone's card from work and walk up and just go up to the door and like, don't stick my finger up against it, run my hand across it, open the door, just to freak out the maintenance man and then give it to him. But I did get some RFID rewritable tags in, which are behind you.
I'm getting halfway there.
Can you grab them?
What?
The plastic container on top of the keys. The
Really? You like it difficult, don't you?
It's not that difficult.
Talking to the dog, not you.
Oh. Scheißenkopf. He suits that name. Shithead. So yes, I did get some RFID ones in. I'm a bit disappointed. I only got one. Shit. Pull the whole freaking thing out. Oh, don't I? Only got one SpongeBob. Unfortunately. RFID tag. I got SpongeBob Starbucks, which I don't think exists in Australia anymore. I don't even know if there's Starbucks anymore at all. Angry Birds, some cat thing, whatever that bloody is. Another anime character, cartoon thingy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they're from. Same as that one.
Don't know that one.
Don't know what that one's from, but a few of them, Land Rover, car symbols, some Japanese style flowery donuts. So all RFID tags, so I can, and Ferrari, in case someone owns a Ferrari. And some weird moose thing.
Oh, I know him. He's off One Piece.
Oh, there you go. That's what that one's off. So they're all RFID tags, so once my cloner comes in, I can actually clone some for people and stuff like that. Hopefully do the rings. And I have ordered, I actually bid the bullet. It cost me, how much was it now? I'm trying to think. The dangerous things. RFID diagnostic card. So you put up against the RFID reader and it tells you whether it's actually low frequency or high frequency. I think it was about $60 all up. It's cost me from the.
If I break these, does it matter?
Yes, because I haven't reviewed them yet.
How long have you had these for?
A while. I haven't done reviews in a while.
Well, if I break them, it's better than nothing. Sorry.
You probably shouldn't break them. So yes, I got the
Challenge?
Dangerfield card that's on the way around. So I'll be able to review that. But yeah, the rings are bloody cool. I was looking at the implants where you can actually put the RFID chips into your hands, but someone won't let me.
No. I refuse for you to become cyber. Like a cyborg. No.
Why not?
It's unnatural and it's not right.
It's still cool though.
I'm so against that kind of thing.
What happens if I rewrite the chip in my hand so I can get into work?
No.
just walk up, put my hand up against someone and go, what?
No. No means no.
No fun. What do you reckon? Put in the comments, should I get it done with a phobia of needles?
No.
I have a phobia of needles, as if I'm going to get that done. The only needles that touch me was a tattoo one when I'm in control of it.
There's a bright light that I can shine through there.
Why?
Because I want to look inside it. Is that bad?
There goes eBay. I don't have any torch. Oh, wait up. On the backboard just there, see that little black round looking thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a light. Push it in. There you go. So, anyway, let me quickly catch up. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll worry about it getting infected. Yeah, and they're also glass, so like smash resistant glass, but there's still that chance, you could break in your hands. I know Deviant's got them, his wife's got them, and a lot of people have got them. And I thought about it, but yeah.
How did I ever pick this?
I get his luck.
I don't know how I did.
That's why I said, but yeah, imagine having, these things in your hands. I mean, how cool is that? But a ring can get away with being a wedding ring kind of thing. Reprogrammable, so you can program it to open locks and stuff like that just by waving your hand in front of it. And just wearing a ring, no one would know any different.
Mm.
So anyway, what else has come in that I'm working on at the moment? For videos. because I've got to get some videos recorded this weekend. I've mainly just been getting everything set up and everything organised for this license and everything. Once that all comes, if that comes through, I'm not getting your bloody hopes up. So that's a bit of it's one of those things, you know. As much as I would love it and really want it to come through, if it don't fucking happen, it don't happen. I'm not going to, you know, hype myself up for it just to be disappointed. Like a lot of things. What? There are a lot of things that, you know, going into work hoping that someone will be working with me, and it turns out I'm on my own.
You don't ever wish that. You already know.
I already know that. What else is coming? What else did I throw in here? Let's have a look in. Make sure my phone's there. I don't want to go wiping my phone with a magnet.
Yeah, don't check to see if my phone's in this pocket. Thanks.
So yeah, that's it. They're a little endoscope. So if you need a colonoscopy, just let me. Yeah, no. Meant to be waterproof. The only thing I don't really like about this, and it's kind of pissed me off, I'm gonna have to let her know when I review it, is the camera has kind of like two lines that go across it where the pixels have kind of gone out, if that makes sense. Doesn't affect it, you know, you can still see around and still see stuff, but it's just kind of like this L of gone. But I paid $16 for it, so. $16, I mean, what do you expect off bloody eBay, to be honest with you? Isn't something in here that's making those noises? But it comes with a hook, a magnet, a little mirror, which is freaking useless. Something shocking. But I'll go through and review all this, plug it into a laptop. So it's like a little portable, cheaper version of an actual endoscope for diagnosing and stuff. So very handy. That's all the new stuff that's come in at the moment. So I am waiting on a few things. So hopefully I'll be able to get some new videos done for you. And of course the giveaway, the $372 worth of stuff. So the first part will be getting released this week for the competition. No videos, don't have to worry about videos, just comment with your answer and go into the draw for it.
Which we'll be doing on the lives. We should give the answers on the live, shouldn't we?
Yeah, make sure everyone knows the correct answer.
So that way the people who watch our lives and put effort in, so that way it's fair for them, you know, the actual good, you know, the followers who follow.
Yep.
And, you know, who... Because that way it's fair for them, because they're the one who puts their, you know, the hard work in and everything.
It's not going to happen unless you get an idiot to do it. Yeah, there's always a chance. We work in healthcare, so in the health industry, so we know, you know, even the slightest chance of infection, it's going to get in. Yeah, not bad for $16. Can't complain. So I'm trying to, just focus on getting everything set up. Trying to purchase stuff to help grow Dark Arts a bit more, and stuff like that. So yeah, stamp for the keys, stamp blocks and stuff like that when I send stuff out. I just sent off one parcel to a mate of mine up in Queensland. WA is now in lockdown because they got one COVID case or something over there.
Yeah.
Well, it was to begin with. We've got none here in Victoria. Very, very, very lucky for that. Or about that.
I know we're very lucky.
Yes, very lucky. So, yeah, what's everyone been picking? What have you all been working on? Put in the comments. Let's get some back and forth communication going, and see what everyone's been up to. And yes, I will get Blazer's crystal video done soon, because everyone was asking about that.
Were they? When?
If you're trying not to buy any more cool new stuff, it's probably to mention. Do a peak rake set review, which just went on YouTube. Yes, I did see that. They come up notifications, so I'm going to watch that. No, I won't purchase any more stuff at the moment. I promise I won't purchase any more stuff. I blew $400 today on the Roomba. I'm not going to purchase any more at the moment. And that's stamp I just bought. Promise. But yes, I did see that he just released that. Or is just reviewing that. I'm waiting on my Traveller's hooks from Sparrows. I ordered the 2 Traveller's hooks, and they are on their way. They should be here this week or early next week. They're supposed to be arriving. Getting sent stuff overseas, it takes bloody long time. That stuff. Although it's actually been that long. Sparrows are pretty bloody good.
Shit,
So
I almost had it.
keep trying.
I felt
Just
it.
send.
I felt it budge.
You felt it budge because you probably got into a spool.
What does that mean?
It's a type of pin. So you got a false set. Head picking technique's amazing. It's just holding the tension, hold the lock upside down, and just randomly push up and down the whole pick and just move it. There's no actual single pin picking involved. It's just like
Why? Is that what I'm meant to be doing? Is simply
single pin. I will train you and teach you and all that. So anyway, I've actually given out quite a few business cards this week as well for the key cutting, but that's why I'm looking into my security license so I can do a bit more than just key cutting. So yep, that works most of the time.
if it becomes
I'm
loose,
trying
does
to
that mean I've
master
got
a
it?
Pro Series 6230 tough from master lock. Yes. I haven't actually. I was picking and cleaning up actually picked it and cleaned it the other day because it had a heap of gunk inside. Oh, piss off AliExpress. I'm getting so many notifications. A Lockwood V7. So I actually picked this about 20 times in a row just to clean all the gunk out. I was spraying stuff in there, picking it to clean all the, getting a really good clean out. Because
If
it
it
looked like
becomes
someone
loose, does that
put...
mean I've got it? Because that one's really loose compared to the other ones.
No, then you could have set that pin, yes.
If
Or it's not tensioning.
what does that mean?
You're not adding tension to the core, you're not turning the core and
So
causing the
that-
pins to bind.
That? I need to push on that more?
Maybe. You got to feel through. Yeah, heaps of black gunk come out of this. It was not nice. It's like someone put really chunky, crappy graphite in there or something. It was horrible. When the pins were sticking, it was just shocking. So I actually sprayed a heap of lock cleaner through it, lock lube, and picked it about 10, 20 times in a row. And she works nice and smooth. So I will get this one on camera very soon. Beautiful V7. What was the other one I worked on? A Lockwood 334 B45, but not your standard B45. This one actually has restricted B24, I believe it is, keyway. This thing is just that tight and skinny and so much water in there, it's not funny. And I had the paper towel stuck in the end, so I weren't sure if it was actually going to work, and why Don's had that stuck in there. So it wasn't actually opening. I ended up taking the core out and I shut the shackle, and it wasn't actually shutting. It was something going on with it, so I had to play around, spray some lube on the inside, clean all the inside out, fix up the shackle, readjust everything in there. Then I put the core back in and I shut the lock, then ended up picking it to get it open to make sure that it actually is working. So I've been, instead of picking locks, I've been fixing them up, getting them all running so I can actually do videos on, which is the other downside to it. Had another pick on, had a snap attack for a bit of fun. The American Lockwood. It was a bit of fun. And that's pretty much what I've been working on recently, lock-wise. So, and testing out combs to see which locks I have here that I can play around with. No, that's my normal keys. Wrong one. As you can tell, I actually carry all my important keys sit in one of these. So I've got that. Hide all my normal keys. They'll be important keys. To stop people from like me, that decode from photos for a bit of fun. That keyway looks brutal. It is freaking brutal. I had to get it. The only way I can reach right to the top of the keyway is actually get one of my 12,000 slither picks in it. Can't push the anybody pick technique. I've got a master lock 140. I haven't cracked it yet. Faked up a couple of times, bypassed it a couple of times. Yeah, they've got very, very small spools in them. The master lock 140s. I got one sitting here. This one actually doesn't have the best bidding, high, low, medium, low. And they can be sometimes when you're a beginner and stuff a little bit tricky, especially with a very small keyway trying to get picks in there. Whereas a cone pick literally takes a second to bypass them. So they are good for learning spools. Which side have I got my cone picks on? No, the other side. They are good for learning to pick spools and stuff like that, but to me, they're more fun just to show people, because these are actually one of the most common locks I see around here. How easy they are to bypass. The amount of people I see having these on their sheds, their mailboxes, gates, stuff like that. They're, not locks that should be locked up, and stuff like that. No lock?
It'd be better if I'd be in my lucky chair.
Not your lucky chair, it's mine. It's my chair. So anyway, don't give up. I've got locks in the naughty bucket that I haven't done yet. Even on camera, I've got a buy lock down there that, not the one from Don's has a key, one from Funky Monkey. I've raked it open quite a few times. Haven't single pin picked it yet on camera, but I've raked it. But I haven't got around to actually doing that one on camera yet. Good to hear you say that. I have my first cone picks in the post. China to the UK, yeah. Stuff from China takes a while. A long bloody time. That's what I mean. I'm waiting on my RFID copying machine, which is coming from China. The RFID tags I ordered afterwards have arrived before the actual copier, so I'm a little bit worried. But as I said, like some stuff you order gets here like that, other stuff takes ages, so you can't trust the postal service. One thing, and as I always say, if there's one killer of the Locksport that's going to kill Locksport, it's postage. Well, I mean, this giveaway I'm running is going to cost me over $100 probably in postage. So, spill more than myself. So yeah, don't give up. I still have locks in the naughty bucket that I haven't even tried yet. And some that I have, so it's all fun until someone loses a testicle, isn't it?
Is that why you're a bit lighter? 1 stone lighter?
No. Because the ex-wife still has him in the box.
That explains so much about your sex life.
I know, right? So yes, what else? That's pretty much it. Diving into Wi-Fi and stuff like that, with security devices such as the cameras. So that's going to be a fun one to show you. There's actually weaknesses in it. Just don't use it on my bloody cameras. That's why I don't tell anyone where I live. But I had Don, he commented on there saying, when I put up about the cameras, he goes, "Oh damn it, I can't break in to your house now and steal all your locks and your key machines and everything." I turned around and said, "No," I said, "I knew you wouldn't be able to break in anyway because my locks are one step up from master locks and he can only pick master locks, that's it." So, anyway, I need to get some cone picks. Okay, so cone picks, I have Southords, I have Sparrows, and I have the Covert Instruments. That's yours. cone picks. So my sparrows, I've got the cone 45s, which to me were fantastic. I've got them sitting up here. So the cone 45s, you get the 4 and 5 pin variants in the two sizes. Most common ones that I've used. If I had to carry, 4 combs, these would be the 4 I'd actually carry. Which are fantastic. Masterlock 140s, 150s, the 141s, stuff like that. These will open them for you, so they're perfect and not too badly priced from Sparrows. The Southwood ones I have. Excuse me.
No.
I need to get into my break into editing kit.
No.
Ah! The Southwood ones I've got here. It goes up to the 6 pins, but they're all the same.
6 pin?
Yes, no, it don't work, and they've already tested it. I was looking for a bypass on a kryptonite. Of course, I'd tested that. That's why I haven't picked it yet. So Southwood ones, they're all the same thickness as in the actual, like 25 thousandths. You get the two sizes, the wide and the wider one and the smaller ones. So you get the two variations in that. I've used these quite a few times. I do find it a little bit harder to turn with these just because of the smaller handles. The cone 45s give you a nice grip, I have to admit. So turning, you got a nice actual like gun grip to be able to turn. These ones, they're a little bit harder, but nowhere near as hard as the Sparrows tensioner and cone picks in one. I've reviewed them. I did a giveaway with them. They were so hard to actually turn because it wasn't funny. So another great set, but I have to admit I do like, and after using them a few times, the cone picks, even if you get to the actual cone picks themselves, and not the ones for the covert companion, but the covert companion I highly recommend getting the cone picks for that because I've got them in another key holder. You get a dual gauge one for 6 pins. So you actually thin, and I have to admit the actual cone picks themselves are thinner than Sparrows and Southwoods. So the thinner ones you actually get into some American locks that have the weaknesses, and to see all that, go to Lockpicking Lawyer's channel. He does quite a few videos on that. Being able to use them on that. I'm not just saying that because it's the new thing. I don't have any American locks that it can actually be used on, but Lockpicking Lawyer's showing it off, and all the locks that I have opened using the cone picks on this is absolutely fantastic. That's why I purchased this set, and I have another set on my other key holder with water picks as well, the Southwood ones on there. So these are a little bit thinner. The 6 pin is actually the thinnest one that's around, so you've got to be very careful when you use it, but definitely worth it. I'm drilling at those Sparrows combs. Yes, I started off years ago now. I've only had the channel, it'll be 16th of May, I believe it is. Will be 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a 4-year party. Whoop, whoop. But I hate to think how much money I've spent on this hobby. But it's not just what you spend, it's what you give out. It's what you receive, and it's how this community helps each other. I mean, I've spent a lot of money on this, but I'm also spending money to make money. So when I first all started out on this channel, I was buying every lock I could find to pick, and buying cheap Chinese pick sets, and I snapped so many picks it wasn't funny. Then I decided to actually invest in the Sparrows Monstrum. Cost me $180 from Pick Pals thereabouts, with shipping and everything, and it's just grown and grown. And now I've got so many pick sets, which I use. I'm giving spares. I'm giving pick sets away. I've spent so much on. I've bought key cutting machines. which I'm now, looking into the business side of things. So I'm going to be doing or already do key cutting to make a little bit more money in to help support this channel, so I can give more to the community and support my hobbies. So hopefully, make a successful business out of it. Get the brand Dark Arts out there more, which, over 2,000 subscribers now. I never ever dreamed I'd fucking hit that. But I can give it out to the community. I can give back to the community who's helped me out. I've never asked for anything from the community. I've never been one. I don't enter competitions or giveaways for other channels. It's just me. I've never, done that. But I'm happy to give out. I'm happy to help out as much as I can, and stuff like that. So I agree. It does cost a lot. I spent so much money, and someone keeps cracking with me now because I keep buying stuff. But a lot of it is to actually make money with it. So you got to look at that. Any hobby, you spend money. I spend money on archery, which is a hobby, but also I do hunting with it. So there's that side of it. I'm a knife collector. I love knives and stuff like that. Any hobby is going to cost money. But if you think about it, compared to hobbies such as skiing, where you got to spend thousands on boats and skis, or snowboarding and stuff like that, the amount you spend going down to up to the mountains to go skiing and stuff like that, in the long run, it costs you more doing that than it does lock sport. If you're on a budget and stuff like that, you can pick up some locks pretty cheap, do deals with people, you can do swaps and stuff like that. So there are ways to actually save a bit of money. But when it comes to buying pig sets and picks, and you can make your own and stuff like that. So it's all about, how much you actually want to spend personally. So, it's a personal thing when it comes to that. I've been on a spending break due to traffic tickets. I never forget, and I probably shouldn't actually admit this on camera. Sparrow's kind of zoning now away from me, so what it has been, within 48 hours. That's not too bad. I've got to stop cheating and learn to SPP something harder than master lock number 3. I've come to the conclusion 140 is not the right lock to learn on. Go to padlock coming soon. Yeah, I have to admit, I never learnt the correct way. That's why I have a lot of flaws, and why I'm nowhere near as good a picker as I should be by now. I didn't learn the correct way, which I actually started teaching people to pick the correct way. What Blaze is doing right now isn't learning the correct way. That's what I did, and it's definitely not the correct way to learn. I am a big believer and supporter of doing things the correct way. Progressively pinning up locks, starting off with 2 pins and then working your way up, staying with standard pins.
I opened it.
Yeah, fluke.
It doesn't matter. I was able to open it.
And Lockpicking Lawyer even does it. Did a good video on how he practices lockpicking. I do recommend watching that one as well.
Can I have an easy one? I've given up on that.
Yeah, don't just start off and try picking the bloody kryptonite.
I did it once, and I was proud of myself.
That was a fluke. Actually, this one is very, very easy.
No, that looks funny. I don't want that one.
It's a Lockwood. It's an American Lockwood. It's very easy.
I don't want it.
Fine. Go back to the very beginning.
No.
And it weren't even the first lock I picked. Master lock number 3. So the very first lock I ever picked, I actually still have it, and I'll never get rid of it. Was a Federal Super, the A520C. 6-pin, all standard pins. The old man brought it round, and he goes, don't have a key. There it is. Sorry if you've got headphones in, that would have just scared the living shit out of you and burst your eardrums. The old man says, I don't have a key for it. Locked it up, threw it at me, and literally threw it at me, and I ended up picking it. And, I never learned the correct way. I should have. If I did, I'd be more advanced than what I am now.
I beat it.
So, as far as progressive locks, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pins, go through that, then work on to, after your standard pins and you mastered them, pick different locks with master pins. You know, don't matter if they're padlocks that have 6 or 5 pins. Just if they're all standard, you know they're all standard pins. Practice picking on them. Every lock is different. You can buy 20 master lock number 3s, and each one bind differently. Have different feel to them when you're picking them. Then go onto your spools. Learn spool pins. Whether you make them homemade, if you can't afford to go and buy a heap of padlocks with spool pins in them. And then once you've mastered spools, I recommend serrated, and then going on to mushrooms, because mushrooms give a completely different feel to spools and serrated, but that's just the way I go in it. Same layout as the revolver, where it goes from, spools, serrated, and mushroom after the standard pins. And don't just put all spools in and start to learn with that. For the progressive set, add 1 normal pin, 1 spool pin, then add 1 normal pin, 2 spool pins, work your way up. Go through the same with serrated pins. Don't just start off with all of them, add a couple as you go through. If I had to practice and done it that way, I'd be a lot more advanced than what I am now. Even if you have a heap, you can probably pick up, say in America, a heap of old Schlage locks. Get a heap of them. You can pick them up. There's lock picking lawyer said here's got a container of them. Mix them all around every time you go to pick them. Don't look, just throw them in a container. Have the no keys or whatever. Shake them all around and pick them. If you keep picking on the same locks, you master that lock. You know what's in there. You know how it picks. You know everything that there is to know about it. But if you change it around so you don't know which lock it is and you keep going and going and going, it's just practicing that skill. It's actually, not being focused on one lock that you know inside and out. Is a way to practice. And Lockpick and Lawyer does it.
That's right.
Yes. So Lockpick and Lawyer does a great video on explaining all that, how he practices lockpicking. Awesome video. Go and check it out if you haven't already. Grizzly pins got me to pick the American 1100. Awesome. That is, I love picking the American 1100s, and I actually showed you a cheat on how to pick them, make them a little bit easier. Thought I laughed. After I opened 7040, so I got 2 hours of picking. Then hasn't been able to do it again because she refused to go back to simple locks to learn. Yep. Serrated driver pins gave me the most trouble.
Can I have another?
I actually find the serrated key pins give me the most trouble because you can overset very easily and it hooks.
Sitting on this chair is actually in my neck all the pain. Oh, what's that one? I haven't done that one before.
Sorry, I'm switching bloody. Hey Dana!
Hi!
Let's try the different hardest for me too. I think tackle serrated pins. So yes, serrateds do give the most trouble, but Bosnia and Bill actually did a bloody good talk on
I'm angry.
serrated pins.
There you go. There you go.
Where all my tension has gone.
Oh no.
So when he does and speaks about serrated pins, as he says, go through, do 1 click on a pin, then go to the next pin, feel through. If everyone else is still springy, go back to that pin, do 1 more click. Do 1 click at a time. Don't try and set that pin straight away. 1 click at a time, work your way through. That's what I do when I tackle the 1100s, to actually go through and to pick them. The other thing I do, which is kind of cheating, and it makes it a lot easier, but you need a plug spinner for it to actually be valid and work to open the padlock. But I pick in the opposite direction. So if you have an American lock or don't have any wafers in it and use a bypass driver like I also do, let me grab 1100. So instead of picking it the normal way to get an open, there's a little bit of flop in the cores that you can actually pick in the opposite direction. The only thing is you need a top of the keyway tensioner to do it. So instead of tensioning to the right, for me, I'm trying to think of the camera, to get it open, tension it to the left, and then go through. You're not fighting the spring tension that's on the core. It makes it a lot easier to pick, because then you're not fighting against that spring tension and trying to bunch the tension right. Then you actually get it to turn just that small amount, and it will sit there because there's no spring tension on it. Then you put the plug spinner in, press it, and it goes and actually turn and open the lock. As long as you don't clip the actual, you know, faceplate on there like I did when I did a video on it. I actually clipped that a few times and stuffed up the opening. But it is an easier way to pick them, to get them open, or just hope there's no wafers in there and bypass it. But, I mean, that's not really the sport of lock picking. What are you laying on the floor for?
Because it's comfortable, more comfortable here than on that fucking chair.
Would you want to switch chairs?
Yes.
Alright. We'll switch chairs.
Finally.
Ugh.
Now you get to know how I feel.
I'm too old. And off camera.
It's fine.
And that bloody glare is still there. Look at it. Pain in the ass. Now you're in the hot chair. It's your turn.
Oh, that's so nice. Let's go chill out here.
Sounds fun, relaxing. So yeah, Dana's on. So she's waiting. Dana's waiting for your crystal video.
Soon.
Now you know what it's like when you keep stealing drinks out of mine.
I actually didn't realise you were drinking from mine, and I honestly don't care.
I only took one sip. Since I'm out of coffee, I have to go get some more. Although I probably shouldn't. I'm going to bed soon. Maybe. What's the time? 10:15.
We should probably get off at 11 o'clock. Finish this at 11.
Yeah. Since we don't really plan these, so we don't really have much to talk about.
The kids will probably be like waking up at like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
On a Sunday, 6 a.m.
And it's Anzac Day.
Just got goosebumps.
It'll be Anzac Day. Would have been the old girl's birthday.
Do you want to do something?
I don't know.
Let's message.
I'll see what the family's doing.
Yeah. Message the family and see what they're doing, and we could do something if you want.
You still want burrito?
Huh? Ew, what? Did you just put that up your nose?
It's like on the dinner with the endoscope.
That's so gross.
Right up. Yeah. So, don't. So, yes, that's what's coming up. I might upload a video of
I'm gonna
Frank.
mess up this.
Show
I'm
yous.
just gonna put that there and that.
Don't disrupt my organisation.
And that there and that one over here. There you go.
And that one here. And flail. And use this to break your finger. Like that.
Ow, it's already broken, don't break it. I've already broken it once.
Yeah, I broke mine that many times, it's not funny.
Did that hurt?
No. High pain threshold, remember? Break a hand and laugh about it.
I'm pushing myself backwards.
So, yes, I will upload a video of Frank, little Frank, with the sticker of Jason on the front. It's kind of funny seeing that, really is. Don't do it, yeah. Bought one in the packet of tiny crap padlocks, one opened as soon as I found the wrench, and picked one up to cram into the keyway. Each other's keys. Yes, I actually got some of them as well. Where are we? These ones. Very cheap. I don't know why I got these. Yes, Frank Roomba! That's going to be famous now. Frank Roomba's going to be famous. Just like if I download and save that video of me scaring the shit out of you when I was at work and you were getting a drink in the kitchen.
So you have the new cameras allow you to
Speak.
And it lets you turn off and turn on lights
Yeah,
even
new
though you're
smart
like
lights.
far away from home. And it also allows you to speak through the camera even though you're far away from home. So he's at work, obviously on a break or something. I've got a glass of water and I'm on a phone call and he goes, hello, through the camera. I'm home alone, so like my glass went and my phone went the other way, so
It was fucking hilarious.
I had the scare of my life and I can tell you I did not appreciate
One
it.
and a half the size of that. Yeah, I think I got a small ones. Oh, did I throw them out? No, I know what happened to them. I locked them to my brother's ute.
Which one?
These cheap Chinese padlocks that I bought.
Which one? Which brother?
Bob.
Ah.
I locked all these onto his ute, onto like the bull bar, random spots just around his car. I don't know. I think he snapped one of them off in the crowbar. I was hoping to wreck his car. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with them. That was freaking hilarious. But yes, I'm gonna.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's kicking a dog. Let me move this up.
Kick him. It
for a
just
sec.
scared him. I touched him.
So who's that? Ah, Butch. Butch's block. What's going on, mate?
Did I scare you?
The smallest lock I actually have.
Okay, Daddy.
The smallest padlock I have.
Look.
He's knocking the camera around anyway.
Go get Daddy.
Shows and cough.
Go get Daddy.
Is probably
Go get Daddy. Look.
this massive Cineco.
Do you want cuddles?
That's probably the largest padlock, smallest padlock I have. I think it's, yes.
Oh shit, my neck.
You want to say hello? Wait. Say hello.
No. He doesn't know how to feel.
There you go. Who's that?
Oh, he's Jewish.
Say hello, Shadow. He'll be like the famous dog.
Hello.
Dana knows what he is.
Hello.
Shelty.
Hello.
Still fluff going everywhere. And you got the leg going.
I got the leg going. Look at the little.
Hey, Pocket
Look.
Woman.
He's
And
nibbling.
Gus.
He's
I've
cleaning
said hi
me.
to Brian. Who else have I
Shadow.
missed on here?
James, you're missing it. He's nibbling on me. Look. I'm giving him a scratch and he's scratching
Little
me
kicker.
back. Oh,
I think
you're
I said
such a
hi
cutie.
before. But Pocket Woman's new. Brian has border collie. I used to have Afghans, which if you don't know what an Afghan hound is, look it up. That's what I. You got your hand in a bloody way.
Look. Look. They're
Really?
so cute. So cute.
Yeah, don't block the camera. I don't have to. So, where are we? There we are. So, yes, that's what's been going on. What's coming up? Yes, we've got Shadow and the cat here now, and Frank Rumba.
Bless you.
Probably going to be the most famous vacuum in the bloody world.
Bless you.
I don't think there is a famous
Bless
vacuum.
You done? Good job.
See, here's the Shies and Cough. But what did you miss, Pocket Woman? Not really all that much today.
Failing at picking locks. That
Yeah,
me.
Dana wasn't able to. Blaze, well, both Blaze, let me not confused. Wasn't able to pick the kryptonite again. I'm going to quickly grab another coffee. You can fill her in.
No.
I'll let him out.
Grab the kitten.
I ain't touching the cat.
Grab the cat.
Nine.
Grab the cat.
Shadow.
He's not coming.
Shies and Cough.
He's still not coming. He's looking at you like you're the most stupidest man in the world. So you guys don't miss out what's going on. Oh, now he's going. He's coming. There we go. Fill in. I don't know how to fill in. I don't know what to say. And now, stop swearing at my dog. Where's the cat?
I ain't grabbing the cat.
Oh,
Coffee's
God,
gone weak.
God, you bloody useless.
I told you I ain't touching it.
You're
And I was
useless.
trying to put him out to the toilet, but he won't go.
No.
Alright, we'll get to see Sebastian for a minute and then we'll wrap this one up. Because, yeah. So, no, Pocket Woman, you haven't missed much, I have to admit. Have you announced what you need to do for the giveaway yet? So, what I've planned, well, I'm planning, and I will release it this week. I'm thinking about doing 3 parts, and we'll announce what the actual answers were. So it's going to be no videos or anything to answer. You just have to put a comment in the video. I'm not going to actually announce that it is for the giveaway. Just otherwise you get heaps of people that fucking jump on just for the giveaway. That's it. So it's more for all the supporters and everyone that keeps going. So for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, so there'll be 3 parts. I'll do the bloody. Oh, g'day, Lockpicking Patrolman. I was actually talking about you earlier.
What's this? Say hi to Dad.
No. So, yeah, when I was talking about you earlier, just when I was telling you how crappy the body and restricted
That
rules
doesn't look
are in
like coffee.
Victoria.
It looks like scotch.
Yeah, I know, it's gone weak. Thanks to Jason's video, I'm still drinking coffee.
He's a rescue.
Yes,
So
that's
he's still
dim
getting
sim.
he's still getting used to people.
It's dim sim. Or spring roll. Or chow mein.
No, stop. I hope his first shit isn't in his kitty litter boxes and in your office. That's what I curse on you for
No,
calling
I
him
gotta send Frank Roomba in here. Actually, I should have that.
He wants to come over
Maybe I
to
should
you.
have that. One of the stupid questions. What's the name of the Roomba?
Sir, detach
Only
your
certain
paws.
people will know what the actual name of the Roomba is. Frank Roomba. That could be one of the questions. So yes, as I was saying, Pocket Woman, I will do the videos or even just a community post with a question. Everyone will answer with the comments, and then we'll, announce the correct comment in the live stream. Then we'll do the next one. Yes, and we'll work it out, and then it'll be 3. Whoever has the highest, gets all 3 right, or if there's a few of them, we'll take all the names, we'll put them into a hat, all the ones to get each question correct.
Have to get his balls chopped off?
Yes, you only get one answer for it, and then we'll put them all into a hat, and then we'll draw the winner on the live stream.
But
So
he'll be in pain.
no, he won't. He won't feel the thing.
After he will? How would you feel if you had your balls removed?
I was married. What do you think?
Yeah, and you want to dive in a second time? You're tiptoeing in those waters, aren't you?
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh, no.
This ring on my finger says otherwise.
It's not a wedding ring.
It
It's not an engagement ring.
It is now. Look at that. Oh, how beautiful.
I didn't fucking put it on there, so.
Well, you did too.
If you haven't already and you're watching this, go and check out Lockpicking Patrolman. There's so many LPLs and LPPs. Go and check out his lives. He does some awesome bloody lives. I managed to catch one the other day, but again, America, Australia, I was actually laying in bed watching it.
He likes his bed. I found him sleeping in it.
That's nice. You can stay in the laundry tonight.
No.
Yes. Otherwise, I'm going to find him riding Frank Roomba around.
No. Actually, that'd be super cute if you did that. I won't lie.
So, yes, go and check out his live streams that he does as well. And everyone, cross your fingers for him. Let's hope he gets through and aces these bloody tests that he's in.
Did you know
He's going to be doing.
how many colours does Sebastian have on his coat?
2.
No.
Brown and brown.
No. He's got 3 colours.
Oh, and white.
He's got 3 colours.
Black, brown and white.
Yes. Where's the black?
It is. And his nose.
Yes.
And probably his butthole. Should have named it Butthole. Dumb and Dumber 2.
No.
Oh, nice cat. What's his name? Butthole. Butthole and lift something. Yes.
He's too handsome. He's named after a demon who loves cats and hates dogs. He is Sebastian.
Test is next Saturday. Yes, fingers crossed for you, mate. Cross everything. He's got his locksmith.
Toes crossed.
He's got his locksmith test. So fingers crossed. Let's all hope he gets through.
But you doing that. That's so gross. I don't know why. Ew.
When you break your fingers that many times doing martial arts and stuff,
Ew.
you can.
Can I do that? Let's find out.
Yeah, kind of cross all of them. The one that really hurts is when you go like that.
Dude, you need to get on the next level here. Like, look at that. Don't break. I wish not to go to hospital.
I wouldn't go anyway.
Sebastian. Stop trying.
You do that.
Ow.
That's it, cross all your fingers. Yeah, when you break your fingers that many times, martial arts and stuff, it's not fun.
We're getting our nails trimmed tomorrow, aren't we, Bessie?
So,
no,
yes.
Bessie, no.
Fingers crossed. What's the cat's name? Dim Sim.
No, Sebastian. His name's Sebastian.
Chow mein. Sebastian Chow mein.
He's a rescue, so he's doing very well.
Fish Pigs, how's it going, mate? Yes, you finally managed to catch me live. I think I'm live. Yes, how you going? What we missed here? I had a bird named Shithead. Actually, growing up, my folks had two cockatoos. One of them was called Dickhead, the other one was called Mongrel, and they're both named before we got them. And if you made too much noise, Dickhead would yell out, "Shut your fucking mouth before I punch your fucking head in."
Pat him.
No.
Pat him.
No. Hard to hold. Hey James, what's going on? Hard to hold a pencil. All my fingers crossed like that. Yes.
You're okay.
G'day James and Fish. It's kind of weird seeing someone with fish pics. Kind of weird seeing fish pics on here. I think it's the first time he's ever joined us on a live. I don't even know what the time is over there. I haven't spoken to Leon in a while. Even though 99% of my family are all in the UK.
Excuse me.
Literally 99% of my family is
Sir?
still in the UK. And I've never met him. So hopefully one day we may go over to the UK. One day. Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Not married. I've got to get divorced
I
first.
don't care. I've got plans.
I want to go to Germany.
I want to go
I want to go see
Venice.
Strommy. Strommy 90, I haven't seen him in a while.
And I want to do everything Harry Potter. Everything Harry Potter. I must do that. Everything Harry Potter.
Really?
Everything Harry Potter.
Wow.
That's all I care about when I go to the UK is everything Harry Potter.
1407 UK. Cool.
And Auschwitz. I'd also like to go to Auschwitz.
I just want to go to the UK so I can make 99% of my family if they're still there, all the gypsies.
And I'd also like to knock on my father's door and play pranks on him for the whole entire time later. And then show my face at the end before
I also want to go to Germany. Germany would be fun.
I got a friend in Germany.
And if anyone ever comes over to Australia and you're in Melbourne, let me know. I'll happy to catch up with anyone that comes over.
Come on down.
Yeah, come over to Australia.
Down under.
Yeah, although I was talking to a guy the other day on Twitter and said we stopped accepting criminals years ago.
I have asked so many people, do I actually sound Australian? Do I sound Australian?
You usually
Because
work when you're live.
I don't
Like,
hear an
yeah.
accent when I talk.
Have a bed.
So
You make it here, you have a bed waiting. I've actually got 90% of my family in the UK.
I'm Dixie Chick serious. Do I sound like I have an Australian accent? Because I can't
Well,
hear it.
I do, yeah. I get on the phone to family and I talk to them for 5 minutes and I come off and they're like, "Shut up with the bloody accent you're putting." I'm like, "What?" I pick it up.
I don't hear any Australian accent when Shane, I do. I can hear it, like, Shane definitely has one.
At work.
Yeah.
Board of proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, when it comes to you and I can't hear any Australian accent.
The school where I teach is basically Hogwarts. There you go.
Oh my god. Like, the only thing we have anything close to Hogwarts related to our schools is we have houses.
Oh, what? The way you said sound was very Australian.
Me. Sound.
But anyway, as I was saying, yes, 90% of my family's in the UK.
Mirror.
I'm the very first person in my family born here in Australia. And I am not white, like most of the people. And I'm not just tanned. It's actually the gypsy, so I've got the dark olive skin. Although I look pretty white on camera. But compared to you,
I glow.
you glow. I don't. So, yes. Yeah.
I don't have a jawline and it frustrates me.
What annoys me though is we talk about accents and stuff like that.
I barely
Watching
can
people
tell between Aussie and UK. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I listen to we watch movies and stuff like that. We watch a lot of movies are American.
I need to sneeze. I don't want to. I don't want to scare Sebastian.
So yeah, when we watch a lot of movies, when you watch
with me
movies,
right
they're mostly American people in it. And whenever you hear an Aussie, it sounds so bad, like the Aussie accent in movies and stuff like that.
You were okay with this position before.
Whereas we don't hear it when we speak, so it's kind of weird. Although you go to South Australia, and depending on where you are in Australia, each one has their own kind of accent in a way. and the way they speak. Up in Queensland, they say a lot. To like,
He's
trying to
not
think.
happy.
You know what I mean? Like they always say a, kind of like, the picture with Canadians. The ones over in South Australia have more of like a British vocal tone when they speak. Victorians, I don't know. You go New South Wales with Don's it's more kind of like bogany sounding.
Victorian's probably a very posh state, I feel.
The way in which we speak.
Yeah. Serviette for napkin. I don't hear any other, like, if you go to any other states in Australia, I don't hear them call it a serviette.
Well, we call them potato cakes, but up in Queensland they call them scallops.
What do we what?
You know potato cakes, the fish and chip shop?
Yeah.
The fish and pips? Yes. If you go up to Queensland, they call them scallops.
Why?
Because it's a potato scallop.
No, it's not. It's a potato cake. It's flat and it looks like a cake, therefore it is a potato cake.
Right. An eggplant, the other name for it is an aubergine.
No, it's
We
an
call
eggplant.
it, no, it's called an aubergine.
No, it's an
We
eggplant.
call it coriander. Yet, in America, they call it cilantro.
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
Right your wrongs. It is wrong. You don't call it that.
Yes, Dana's be what cows. The barely tell the difference between Aussie and New Zealand. New Zealanders say a lot.
G'day.
Yeah.
How ya doing?
I was actually talking to there's a few Indians at work, and they're saying that when we speak, cilantro is great on tacos.
Can we just appreciate the fact he's sitting on my lap
Yes.
happily, and he was hiding from us all day today?
So we have a lot of the Indians, and she was saying, one of them I was talking to, she was saying that we shorten everything, which is true. In Australia, we shorten everything.
Maths, married at first sight.
No, I'm talking,
Yeah.
petrol station, we call it a servo. It's a garage.
Do you not
servo.
know what maths is?
Yes, married at first sight.
Yeah.
We call it a servo. The bottle shop, the alcohol shop, we call it a bottle. So a lot of O's.
Akadaka.
Yeah, Akadaka for AC/DC, the band. What else do we shorten?
Is there kangaroo?
Robert is normally Bob.
Kangaroo is Roo. Look at that, Roo.
Bazza.
Gaza.
For Gary. Gazza. There's a lot of things we shorten and it freaks people out. We have a lot of slang words.
Yeah.
Which is kind of similar-ish.
Don't fuck with a spider.
Kind of similar to the Cockney rhyming slang that they use in England, but yes, we do shorten a lot of things.
Why does he have to sleep in the cold?
Because
why can't he sleep on the bed with shed?
I don't know.
Why
So
can't
yeah,
he?
we do shorten quite a lot. Trying to think, what else do we shorten?
Look how big he is. Do you know he's still a baby? He's gonna get huge. This cat's gonna be so big. This cat, I kid you not, is already like big enough. He's gonna be huge. I'd like to know who his dad is, because like.
Why we call our trucks utes? Yes, I've got a ute.
Yes.
Ute stands for utility vehicle.
I didn't know that. I just called it a ute. A ute's a ute.
In America, they call them trucks, whereas we call trucks like B-doubles and moving trucks and stuff like that.
And
we call them trucks.
What do we call what do they call a boot? Like the boot of
Trunk.
a car. Yeah, you say trunk, we say boot. The boot.
So Canada has some hilarious accents, but in Southern, they pretty much sound like everyone in the other half of the US. Yeah, the Aussie accent, it's one of those ones that we don't hear it, but you watch TV and you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it when I see TV, or like particular people I know. I'm like, yeah, you sound really Australian. But when I talk, I don't hear anything Australian about my voice. I just hear a high pitch.
Did you turn the kitchen light off?
Squeak. Probably by accident. Oh, my
Because
neck.
we're using both devices and the light's off.
My neck. Dork. So this little man, I know we're meant to be talking about pigs. but this little man has been hiding all day from us, and he is now sitting on my lap. He can jump off at any time, but chooses not to. So he's come a long way for his first day, I think. Try not to damage the camera while I'm here. That's something I'm very proud of. I take animal care very seriously. Don't I? He does. And he's so beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely been a huge day. He's going to be spoiled. He has everything. He's got, like, from lasers to his own room, his own bed. He's got, like, 2 sets of collars. He's got, like, a lead for him too. So I'm hoping to teach him how to walk on lead, like a dog can. And he can go for walks, like, in the bush and stuff, and just really enjoy his outside life. Because he'll be an inside cat. But, like, wild cats, like, rescue cats are normally wild cats, or used to be wild. So they have a tendency to really miss the outside world. So I don't want to take that away from him, but I do want him to be safe. Don't I? Oh, there comes a big scary man.
What is funny, though, is a lot of our food here in Australia, because Australia was colonised by the English and stuff like that, so a lot of our foods here are kind of based off a lot of the English
foods. We just got
foods.
a hot dog for our cat. It's heated very... Can you finish that for me?
A hot dot for our cat is heated. Fairy dots that gets plugged in through USB port. There are people from Mississippi who can't understand even when they're sober. Yeah, speaking of by shortening words, toilet is a dunny here, or crapper, the dunny, or the loo, which is more British. But anyway,
there's one thing that people get really upset about, if you want to go use, say, the bathroom, we just go use the bathroom. It doesn't matter if it's just the toilet, we still call it the bathroom anyway.
Yeah, but one thing Australians did get wrong, and a lot of the British people, if you're from southern, or hang around southern London,
you're scaring him.
So, a lot of our foods here in Australia are based off English stuff.
You're scaring him.
Because being a qualified chef and all that.
You're scaring him.
I don't give a fuck.
You're horrible.
Sorry, I'll go the Irish side of me since I'm half Irish. I don't give a feck.
You're horrible.
So our foods, a lot of our foods, Australian foods, are kind of based off of English stuff.
How can you say
the one thing that we fucked up, the Australians destroyed it. It's called a pie floater, which sounds freaking disgusting. I like to say water closet, yeah. So, a pie floater is as disgusting as it sounds. It is literally a meat pie, and if you don't know what a meat pie is, look it up. It's pretty much like minced meat or whole chunks of meat in gravy and stuff in a pastry case, top, bottom, called pie.
Well.
Americans don't really know pies, I've found
Or
out.
you're just getting so comfortable with me, you've decided to let your shitty personality come through.
So, in Australia they have what's called a pie floater, which is literally a pie floating in gravy. Whereas they stuffed it up the proper English one, which is one of my favourite dishes to make, and I've made it in a very long time. And those of you that know it is pie mash and liquor. You used to give jelly deals with it, but pie mash and liquor. If you don't know what it is, bloody check it out. Pot pies here, yeah. So chicken. Here you get beef, lamb, spaghetti bolognese. What else? Chicken pies here.
Butter chicken.
Butter chicken pies. My favourite Thai green curry chicken pie from one bakery.
I go from Red Fox down in Creswick Cafe, and it's just
whatever you can put in a pie, we pretty much put it in a freaking pie here.
Yep.
Shepherd's pie.
It's like the Japanese with their Kit Kats. We're like that with our pies.
Yeah.
We've just got so many flavours.
But if fish picks are still on here and all them, if you don't know what the pie mash and liquor is,
I don't know what that is.
So liquor is a parsley sauce that goes with pie, and you season it with malt vinegar, only malt vinegar, and it's one of the best dishes in the world. It's as British can be. It's weird to hear Americans using bathroom in context like, oh my god, he went to the bathroom. Made homemade sausage rolls. Awesome, we had fish.
Who's had the
Steak and
homemade
kidney pie is
sausage
a
rolls?
fave here. Hell yes.
Who had the homemade sausage rolls?
Walker.
Where are they located?
Why do you want to go get some?
I love sausage rolls. I think people underestimate my love and passion for sausage rolls.
Well, we
And
can make some
tomato
tomorrow. We'll go buy stuff to make some.
Can we?
Yes.
Oh my god.
If you don't burn down my kitchen. Another good reason why I installed security cameras. Someone nearly burnt down the kitchen. I was at work.
I turned it off.
I was just walking out, finished work, and I jumped on the security cameras to have a look and to tell someone through the camera I was on my way home. And I see this steam, a lot of steamy looking smoke coming up. I'm like, is that meant to be doing that? And she goes, oh shit, I thought I turned it off. She put a tea towel over the top of a pot.
To keep it warm for you.
And still had the gas jet going underneath.
And I thought I turned it off.
And burnt all the veggies. And nearly set the tea towel on fire. Like to try
By
set
the way,
kidney
my
pie.
family's very well known to set kitchens on fire. My grandmother did it and my mother did it.
I used to set dishes on fire in the kitchen on purpose, like flambe stuff, but that was about it.
No, I've set rice on fire too. Like I've burnt rice and set that on fire.
So
That's something I'm proud of.
That's one thing I was actually thinking about kind of doing. I know Lochnoob's doing it on his side channel and stuff.
Stop
where
moving
he tries.
No, put your leg back down, please.
Digging into me.
No.
Stall's digging into me leg.
Thank you.
Where he tries the MREs, but I was thinking I've already done a Kit Kat from Japan, the wasabi one, and since my palate's trained for fine dining, we ate the crickets and the worms, which we've still got some of the worms out there.
Did eat the whole packet right here, right now?
Why could I go get them? My spoon surprisingly well. Yes, so do corn chips.
I love corn chips. There's like a dip that you can get. I don't think you can call it a dip, but it's like cream cheese with sweet chili. And it is an addiction of mine to dip that in with cheesy Doritos. And it's just so good.
Told you I still had the worms.
Like, just pour it down. Like, show them what it is. They're worms, actual worms.
They're
and then
like
just
mealworms.
pour it down your throat, just all in one go, all in your mouth. Just, and I know you can do it because you've got a big mouth, so just do it. Young hatch.
I think there's something in there that's not a worm though.
If it's dead fly, it's fine. More protein. Go for it. Oh, you're so not getting a kiss goodnight tonight. Ew. Do that to the camera, I dare you. That's so gross. Ew. Yummy.
Still don't taste the barbecue.
Maybe you should have like just put some salt, sprinkle some salt into it. Maybe make it taste good.
Tried my first nut butter the other day, which came in a box of lumps. From a subscriber, enjoyed them. Yeah.
He hasn't eaten, by the way, James. James.
Yeah, his worms are good, but not much flavour. They're meant to be barbecue, but
I think I might go see. Ew. Can I go see Damien and I'll ask what food, and I'll probably try that tomorrow.
not tonight.
Yeah, I'll ask with photo tonight, and then hopefully get it by tomorrow morning, and then grab some. But
Oh, wait up.
after
Try a little kick of barbecue right in.
after buying the groceries, I like down $37. What are you doing? That is so gross.
What was weird is I hoping when we did the video of it, we were hoping the kids would vomit. Because I know Aiden's got a very sensitive and weak stomach. None of them had a reaction to it, which is kind of disappointing.
It's so disappointing.
Nut butter in a box of livestock diseases in the house.
Worms are lizard food.
Yep.
Are you a lizard? Are you not telling me something? Are you a
I was
Greek?
born in you as a snake. I'm a snake, not a lizard.
explains the tongue.
Oh, look, a bit of head stuck in my teeth.
Ew. You're so gross.
So yeah, I was actually thinking, you know,
Jesus Christ.
trying to get some food. One, I actually do want to try, but I would not do it inside the house. I'd do it outside because I love roll mops and pickled herrings and stuff like that. I want to try pastrami,
He's purring.
fermented herring, which is packed with just enough salt to stop it from going rancid, and it ferments in a tin. The tin actually like expands. All accounts, the smell is like one of the most horrendous smelling things in the world. That's why you open it outside. I'll be willing to give it a go,
Be quiet.
but trying to find
Be
it.
quiet. Can you hear it?
I can hear it here. Trying to find it and actually get it to Australia. I'm looking at, what was it last time I looked? About $100 odd for a tin, which is way more than what I want to spend on it. Are you a lizard? Are you a wizard?
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard.
Jamie, you're a wizard.
Don't call me fucking Jimmy.
Jimmy boy. Jimmy boy.
What's some weird foods that we have here in Australia?
Vegemite, downright the most
Yeah,
weirdest thing I've
but
ever had in my life.
Not really. Vegemite is very similar to Marmite. I prefer Marmite because it's not as salty. And people always put a big fucking smear of it. It's not. It's a thin smear on
We've
toast.
got beer salt.
Beer salt's not really that.
What else do we have?
Compared to like Japan and America, like Americans deep fried pizza and everything.
I mean, it
like
kind of depends if you're like going on like the deeper history of what traditional Australian food is.
like witchetty grubs and
Yeah, and stuff like that. Or if you're going more to like, you know, the Tim Tams or the mud cakes from
rancid
Safeway.
fish, the steak and meal sauce. Yeah, that's what I mean. Pastrami is one. I think it's Swiss. And I know Iceland has the shark that they actually have to hang to get rid of all the.
Shrimps on a barbie.
Poison.
I've never understood that.
We don't actually put shrimp on a barbie.
Yeah, we don't. I
You don't barbecue. Well, you can barbecue prawns, but the whole shrimp on a barbie is not really a thing that
Yabby?
we say here.
Go to your yabby?
Yabbies here are freshwater. They're very similar to or exactly the same as American, shit, what are they called? Clawfish, I think it is.
What time is it?
Clawfish,
Because
something
you're
like that.
giving off soon.
11:30.
Yeah.
Vegemite always reminds me of that song, That Man at Work, Went Down Under. Yes. Vegemite sandwich. Yeah, Vegemite is very similar to Marmite for those that are in this scampi.
You have
Yeah.
the most beautiful green.
We don't really have some strange foods here in Australia. It's kind of weird.
We're kind of multicultural country, so we have like all the food from everywhere planted in one place. Pretty
Yeah.
much. That's pretty much Australian food. All the foods from all around the world planted in just one place.
Yeah.
Like, you go around the corner, you got Japanese. You go around the other corner, you got Mexican. You go around the other corner, you got Vietnamese. You know, we've got like, you know, it's just, and you know, it's just crazy. We don't really have a traditional like food.
No.
It's just
Not really, even meat pies aren't really Australian. They're British.
yeah. Pavlova.
As named after a Russian ballet dancer. It's not Australian.
Still.
Oh, it is actually. I think pavlova is an Australian dish.
I think New Zealand and Australia are fighting over who actually invented it, to be honest.
No, yes, but it was named after a Russian ballet dancer.
Still.
But yeah, probably a pavlova, which
Pavlova.
is pretty much like a meringue that has
cream
on top and then whatever topping you want on top of that.
Normally like a
Others from New
strawberry or a
Zealand,
mint
yeah.
or a kiwi.
Australia's fight over, New Zealand and Australia. Actors, one's Australian. No, they're Australian. No, they're New Zealand.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're always fighting over what's what. That's why UK is now. People say British food is terrible.
You're okay.
Yes, the best Indian. There's actually one thing that Britain can be proud of and, stand against is curry. They actually invented quite a lot of curries in England. One of them is called a meat fowl,
Look at this.
which is
He
one of
likes
the
your
hottest
office.
curries.
I think this is going to be his home. Your
Better
office.
not be. So a meat fowl is actually a really, 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 really hot curry that they invented in England.
Tipper, what we talked about the claws.
And stuff like that. So
Sir.
yeah,
Claws.
I've actually made one before.
No.
Yes, it's in the people's eyes. It's a pretty
Sebastian.
young country, so traditional food wouldn't really be a thing. Not really. I mean, it's like talking to Americans about our version of barbecues compared to America. Here, if you don't fucking burn it, this is the truth. If a barbecue's not fucking burnt, it's not a barbecue. You got so, American barbecue. I love watching the American cooking shows and the barbecuing. They're like this long and slow and smoking, and the barbecue takes all day. Here, crank the gas up, throw the sausages on, throw onions on. If you burn the onions, even freaking better.
We just love burnt
just
food.
Cook it as quick as you bloody can. Get it off
It's
there.
on the highest temp possible.
Yep,
and you just bang everything on there and go.
Yep. It's
and
nothing
to be honest,
like American.
That's the method to all my cooking in the kitchen as well. Just crank everything on high and just put everything on.
By the way, if anyone sends anything over, and I don't think it actually exists anymore, it's how old I'm showing my age. Brighton Rock candy from the UK.
Yeah.
I think it's Blackpool Rock now or something, but the old Brighton Rock candy used to be awesome. When family used to come over from the UK, they used to bring me some.
Yum.
It's good. Should look at my videos making barbecue. Yeah, that's what I mean. Low and slow, whereas here we burn shit. If I showed American an Aussie barbecue, they'd have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I literally used to have a heart attack.
They would.
That's how West American blood too. All day barbecue and there's just restaurants and TV shows. Seaside Rocks. Yeah. In the north anyway. Yeah, no. Everything's rushed here. Burn shit. You can't go to Bunnings. Bunnings, for those of you that don't know what Bunnings is kind of like a massive hardware chain.
I love rock candy.
That sells locks.
That's what I love about going
anything
to markets.
hardware.
You can always find rock candy, and I love rock candy.
So yeah, you go to Bunnings and there's always guys out the front doing a sausage sizzle, which, people come across. It smells like a fat, hairy man trapped in a car and set on fire.
Do you see me leaning on your chair? No.
That's my chair. So anyway, small cups around here. Smoke bomb candy.
Well,
I'm a bit biased.
Because
like Twiglets. I love Twiglets, and we can actually get them here.
How?
And Jaffa cakes.
I'm tired, and Sebastian is cracking poos.
Yes, and we're gonna have to wrap this one up and stop talking about food.
Thank you, and we say bye.
You do.
Say bye.
But yeah, I might actually do some side stuff.
You've come a long way.
Barbecue we can do too. Fire pit in the garden with the grill. Nice. We don't even use the charcoal here, really. It's all gas.
Gas, yeah, pretty much. Sometimes charcoal.
I've got a charcoal grill here.
Say bye to Dad. Say bye to Dad.
No,
just pat him once.
It's not bananas. Fuck off.
Just pat him once.
I did, right there, see?
Not on his fur.
No.
It's really soft.
No.
Give me your hand.
No.
Give me your hand.
Task force kids wants that.
I will bring the cat.
Stop trying to get your fucking put your pussy on me. Out. Out.
Please.
Out.
Please.
Out.
Please.
Out.
Please.
Out of my office.
Please.
Out of the office.
Here, attack him. Attack him.
Out.
Attack him.
Out. Or I'll set the Roomba off. I'll set Frank Roomba off.
Please.
No.
I will leave you alone.
No.
Look, he's not gonna hurt you. Look at that! See? Look! Oh, you liked it, didn't you?
Right, fuck off.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
That's a very relaxed cat, yeah. So,
yeah.
Alright, I'm going to get my other chair back now. Oh, that's better. So, anyway, yes, as I was saying earlier, before we got on the topic of foods and stuff like that, and the difference between Australia and everywhere else, whereas backwards as backwards can be here. I'll put up about the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget to enter into that. It's open anywhere in the world, as long as lockpicks are legal wherever you are. Because I can't send them to anywhere that's illegal. I don't want to get in shit. Don't forget to go and check out the Lockpicking Patrolman's live streams. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to his channel as well. Don't forget, Jason's SC Lock and Keys live will be up tonight for here. You know, it'll be a good one. Hopefully I'll try and jump on there if I can. Going to have a lot of stuff coming up for you. A lot of stuff going on. I'll try and keep this all up to date. I might upload the video of Frank Rumba. I'll be on in about 30 minutes. The other thing Lockpicking Patrolman will be doing, well, I was talking about it in the last one that I called, the live streams where he has, a guest on there and stuff like that. And thanks for accepting the Zoom one. That was the invitation I sent you on there. And anyone else, if you're on Zoom, send us an invite on there. My email is the ID for it, so you can send me one. If you want to FaceTime or something like that on Zoom, just chat. If you need help with anything, I'm happy and willing to do it. Or if you just want to catch up, should do a live together. Yes, if you don't mind swearing, because us Aussies, we do swear quite a lot. Well, mainly just me. So, yeah, I'll try and keep it PG-13. I won't say fuck too much. And that, so yes, I've got a lot coming up. Stay tuned. And yes, go check out LPP's and Jason's. Don't forget, we'll try and get up Frank Rumba, not Zumba. I'm not doing freaking dancing. And anyway, take care. Have a bloody good one. Don't forget to keep it bloody legal, and don't forget to hashtag it. Hopefully I've got, we'll have some fun coming up. Stay tuned. I'm not going to announce the giveaway videos, so you're going to have to watch to make sure that way. As I said, keep all the pricks that just want to win a giveaway and don't give a shit about the channel or the people. First one was shit. I like that. That is awesome. Anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you all soon. I'm going to jump across to Lockpicking Patrolman's one. Have a good one, guys. And yeah, I'm going to have no more coffee since it's nearly 12 o'clock at night. I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow. But anyway, take care. See you all soon.